Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Words of Wisdom, aka Words of Wisdom, and welcome to this first ever episode of Stories of Wisdom. It's basically where I just tell random stories about my life, and it's basically interesting stories, not those boring stories like today I went to school and I read a book. It was really fun. Yay. No, it's actually good stories, man. So, in today's story I want to talk about something that happened 11 years ago. It happened 11 years ago. So, if you can do math, 20 minus 11 is 9 years old. So I was 9 years old when this took place. I was on vacation with my parents and my sister. We were in Italy. I think the place was called something like Cavallino or something. Maybe I'll Google it after this video. Probably not. But it was something like Cavallino or something. And we were basically on the camping. And after like two or 3 days, we were sitting by the pool, and I don't know, I was kind of bored. My sister, she was very young. Well, very young. She was like 6 or 7, and well, I was just a 9-year-old boy and had different interests. So I was just swimming, and I was just going down the slides and shit. And I have no idea how I met them anymore, man. It's 11 years ago, but I met these two guys. They were brothers. They were called Sven and Kai. Or Sven and Kai, I should say. That's basically how you pronounce it in Dutch. I have no idea how I would pronounce this in English, but it was Sven and Kai. So, I met these guys. Sven was 10 and Kai was 9, just like me. He was like a month younger than me. After that, we basically hung out every day. We were just chilling by the pool, just kind of strolling around the camping, and we had a lot of fun. But we were also kind of, like I said, I've explained this in multiple videos. I've calmed down a little bit, but I was a really annoying piece of shit. I was the most annoying kid ever, and I've almost been kicked off a camping once, and that's another story. I will tell that story another time. But anyway, one of these days, we were just walking around. We didn't have a lot of shit to do. I think it was after dinner. It was like 7 p.m. And I just said to my parents, hey man, I'm gonna just hang out with Sven and Kai. We're gonna just walk around the camping, see if there's anything fun to do, maybe some music. They had those music clubs, and I don't know, I kind of like them. Except for the fact that they always had this cringy dance evenings. Oh, I fucking hated that. It was called like the Whoopie Club or something. Anyway, that's not important to the story. So we were just walking over there, and I told Sven and Kai, hey man, you all want to go to the beach? Maybe you can watch the sunset or something. It's kind of fun. I don't know what I said, man. I was 9 years old. It was probably something less educated. Hey man, you want to go to the beach? Okay, it's gonna be fun. That kind of sounds like Towelie from South Park. But it was something like that. And we just walked over there. And the beach, it was kind of nice, but I don't know. I soon got bored. And then I saw this pier. So I was like, hey man, this pier looks kind of nice. There was this wall around it, so you wouldn't really fall off or something. You want to go to the pier? I said to my friends, to Sven and Kai, and they were like, yeah, why not? So, we walked on the pier, and I think the pier was like, I don't know, man. If I really think about it, probably 100 meters into the sea. 100 meters is a lot, man. Maybe like 50. Let's say it was 50 meters into the sea. And like I said, it had a wall around it, so it was completely safe. So when we got there, at the end of that pier, we saw some random ass clothes. And we saw some shoes. We saw some of these like ping pong bats. I don't know how they are called in English, but we call them ping pong bats. Maybe ping pong rackets are longer. I have no idea. Just search for ping pong bats, and you know what I mean. This terrible guy's cheating, by the way. Yeah, this game, they thought I was cheating. Anyway, we saw those things, and like I said, I was an annoying fucking kid, and I didn't see any people, so I was like, people probably left it there, like they are gonna come back for this. So I told Sven and Kai, hey, you wanna throw these things into the sea? So we threw all of their clothes, their shoes, etc. I think there was also a bag. We threw all of that into the sea. And like I said, that pier was like 50 meters, maybe even more, into the sea. And we threw all of that into the sea. And immediately we saw those two girls They were like 20 years old, I think. I don't know. Whenever you're 9 and everyone who's bigger than you, you consider them like 20 to 25 years old. I mean, if they were 16 or 15, it's also a possibility. I have no fucking idea. But we immediately saw them swimming into the sea. And like I said, it was like 50, 60, 70 meters. So it was a long ass swim, man. It was really deep, probably. And it was really risky. And I personally, I highly doubt they found those shoes. Because whenever you should try it, man. Just get your shoe, go to the nearest like pool or lake or sea and throw it in there. I can fucking guarantee you it sinks. It sinks immediately. The clothes, okay, they kind of float. They are not heavy. It's easier for those things to float. But I think I wasted someone's perfectly good shoes. And I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. It was my own plan, and I was like, hey man, this is a good idea. So immediately those girls came, they were swimming, and we knew. We fucking knew. So what we did was we ran as fast as possible. I have no idea if they did see us, or if they didn't see us. They probably did, like, for real. So we ran as fast as we could, man. We ran as fast as we fucking could because we knew it wasn't good. We basically wasted someone's perfectly fine shoes. It were the clothes of 2 girls, by the way. Not more, because that would have been even worse. I mean, like, not that throwing clothes of 2 girls is perfectly fine into the sea is perfectly fine, but still, okay. It is the message that counts. So we ran as fast as we could, and like my adrenaline was like through the roof. It was like through the fucking roof because I knew what I had done. I mean, I was 9 years old, but I had common sense, man. I knew that I had wasted someone's perfectly good shoes, and to this day, I still feel bad, man. I mean, I think the shoes were like fake Vans, so like $20 or something, but I still wasted someone's $20. I think they actually found, well, actually, never mind. Let me continue the story. So, basically, we ran and we went back to our home. Well, we didn't really go back to our home. We kind of went back to our caravan, and we just stayed there for a bit. And like half an hour later, we were like, we're bored again. Let's just go let's just go take a walk and see what else the camping has to offer us. So then these girls came to us, and they were French, so I didn't really understand French, and their English was really, really terrible. I mean, not that my English was good at the time. I was 9 years old. I was barely able to speak, but they just started talking to us in French, and by the sound of their voices, I think they actually recognized us throwing their shit into the sea. But we didn't really understand it, so we tried to answer them in English, but our English was really, really shitty. And after that, we in the mid-conversation, which no one really understood what was happening, they didn't understand us, we didn't understand them. And mid-conversation, I was like, you wanna run? And then they were like, sure. So we bailed. The 3 of us bailed, and after that, they tried to follow us, but we were kind of fast, man. I've always been fast. I don't know, I'm just good at running for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm still kind of fast, but we got away. We actually saw them searching for us. They were asking other people where we were, so I definitely think they noticed us, because otherwise they wouldn't be searching for us so bad, man. But after that, I think it was the last day or something at that camping, because after that we just went out. We just went out of caravans, and we just went to the pool. We just went to like every place on the fucking camping without shame, because, well, we didn't really care, and we never actually saw them again. I have no idea where they went. They probably went home, but I still think to this day that I've wasted perfectly fine shoes. And yeah, it wasn't the proudest thing I've ever done, but it sure makes for a good fucking story. So, more of the story, I'm a giant asshole. I've wasted someone's shoes because I fought and fought. There was no one there, but even if there's no one there, you can never know if that's someone's clothes. You can clearly see those clothes are looking nice. They weren't dusty, they weren't ugly. You could clearly tell they were there only that day. So, I don't know, it was basically my stupid ass 9-year-old brain that caused that shit. I don't know, I have to blame something, okay? So that's it for the story. Like I said, more of the story, I'm an asshole. Don't throw random clothes into the into the sea because it probably belongs to someone. Let's be honest here. But that's pretty much it for the first story. Or stories of how am I gonna call this, man? I'll figure it out. Probably stories of wisdom. If you like this story, then definitely leave a like rating and let me know if you want to hear more stories. Actually, I don't give a shit. I will make them anyway because I like telling stories about my life. Because I've been through some funny shit, man. I've been through bad shit, like really, really bad. My life is strange, but I've also I have a lot of funny experiences. Okay, so fuck. AIDS. To end with a sneeze. Very nice. But if you enjoyed this story, then definitely leave a like rating. If you enjoyed it even more, then definitely hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next episode of this. I have no idea how frequent this is gonna be. Maybe once a month. Maybe once every 2 months. I don't know. I have to spread my stories, man. I have to keep you all waiting. I don't know what I'm saying. It's probably because I've been drinking. Yeah. I'll see you guys later.